Chucky's got a brand new girlfriend.
Make it.
Directed by Gerard Johnston and tells the story of a robotics engineer at a toy company that builds a lifelike doll that begins to take a life of its own and starts creating a lot of chaos. I was really excited for this film, mostly because I really enjoy the premise of this film. I think Blumhouse has been killing it with a lot of their horror films. This movie looked exciting. This movie looked like almost like a Child's Play ripoff of Chucky, and I really enjoyed the premise of this overall film. You have Gemma, who is played by Allison Williams, who becomes the caretaker of her orphaned 8-year-old niece after her parents get killed. Gemma decides to pair her M3GAN prototype with Katie in an attempt to resolve both problems, a decision that will have unimaginable consequences. And when it comes to robotic toys, you know exactly how this film was going to play out, and for the most part I really enjoyed this film. There were a couple of moments in this film that I thought was lacking just a little bit, but the relationship that they built between Katie and M3GAN in this film was absolutely fantastic. I really love the way that they utilized the practical and the CGI together. You have two different actresses playing M3GAN. You have Amy Donald, who I'm assuming is going to be playing the movements of her, and then you have Jenna Davis, who is voicing M3GAN. So you have those two combinations. They absolutely pulled it off. I think when you see M3GAN in her CGI form, I thought it was fantastic. The way that she moved was very creepy and ominous. I thought there were a lot of great creepy moments in this film and a lot of great kills. Even though this is a PG-13 film, it doesn't matter if there's a lot of blood or gore in this movie. I absolutely thought it was a really nice surprise. I think for the most part, this movie was absolutely fantastic, and you really do get to buy that relationship between a doll and this little girl who lost her parents, and she's the sole survivor. I thought that was a very nice little take. Allison Williams, who to me popped up on the screen with Get Out, she definitely delivers in this film. The relationship that she has with her niece, that really isn't that very strong at the beginning, because she really doesn't have a lot of experience in parenting. She mostly just sticks to her work. That is where her number one priority is, and for the most part, Allison Williams absolutely did knock it out of the park. For me personally, even though this was a really nice, unique, and great story, for the most part, it was something that really didn't get me all that invested too much. I really like the relationship between M3GAN and Katie in this film, but there were a couple of moments in this film where it does lack a little bit, and it kind of loses your interest just a little bit. The kills are a little bit too far in between. A lot of the screen time for this film is dedicated to the relationship between Katie and M3GAN. That once we get that conflict between Gemma and Katie in this film, then that is where M3GAN has her little loose bolts, and this movie was definitely a very nice surprise. I didn't expect to like it all too much. I thought it was one of those films that was going to be coming in and out. The humor in this film worked to a great degree, and for the most part, this movie was a absolutely nice surprise. It is a story that we've seen many times, but there were just some moments in this film that kept it from being a story that we've seen one too many times to a film that actually has some fresh new takes to this film. The film was originally going to be rated R, but seeing how popular this trailer got, then they decided to just edit it down to a PG-13 so it can be wide and broader, and I thought that was a great choice. You don't get to miss a lot of the kills, but mostly because they are just too far in between. You don't need a lot of blood splattering on the screen. But I absolutely had a fun time with this movie. Is this movie perfect? Absolutely not, but I came out enjoying this film. Overall, I would say that if you're really curious about M3GAN, this movie is a movie that you definitely want to check out on the big screen. I thought it was fun. I will definitely recommend this film, but it's not one that you need to rush out for. It's just one if you want to have some fun experiences with your friends and see a killer doll wreak havoc. But those are my thoughts on M3GAN. Have you guys checked it out? Do you have any interest? What is your favorite killer doll? Go ahead and drop those thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on more videos like this. Click that bell notification so you get notified every single time that a video pops up. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.